And when you have your seat, allow your eyes to close. Allow yourself to look into the space. Your surroundings. Acknowledging the wind, sounds. Feel the clothes on your skin. Allowing yourself to become more present with every breath. Take a full inhale here. And let it go. Allowing yourself to drop into that physical body. Scan over it this morning. Today we're going to do a little bit of a sequence called Happy Balance. So there's going to be some balancing poses mixed in with our postures. So not really long holds, nothing too intense. You can make it as active or as normal as you'd like. Just an easy happy balance sequence. It's a nice sequence that creates and stimulates those endorphins in the body, as well as challenge you a little bit with that balance. So knowing where we're kind of headed with our practice, acknowledge where your body is now. And remember, no woulds, coulds, or shoulds in the body, just do what you can. Allow yourself to be challenged, but try not to go over and past that edge to where you're gasping for air or tensing in places where you should be trying to find that balance, that equanimity. Take a full inhale here. And let it go. Allowing yourself to scan over your mental and emotional body. Checking where those thoughts are. Acknowledge the disturbances, acknowledge the emotions attached to those thoughts. One by one, you can let them go if they're not going to serve you today. Taking an inhale here. And let it go. Tap into your breath here. Try to lengthen and deepen your breath just a little bit. Acknowledging the sensations in the body that start to occur as you lengthen and deepen that breath. And since it is warm out here already, for those of us that are joining us outside, no need to engage that Ujjayi pranayama. Just a nice, easy inhale and exhale through the nose. See if you can draw that breath down into the belly, then the ribs, and then the chest on your inhales. And then exhaling from the chest, ribs, and belly. The next few rounds of breath, seeing as you pull it down into the belly, can you pull it down into the back side where the belly is? And then it's the ribs all the way around to the back side. And then from the chest all the way around to the back side. Imagining that body really expanding in all directions on your inhales. And coming back to that center line on your exhales. allowing an intention to take form. Maybe it's to find that balance between effort and ease. Maybe it's to keep balance in your breath, even when we are doing a challenging balance. Allow your hands to come either to your heart center or to your belly. Maybe both hands to the heart. Whatever's comfortable for you. We'll set that intention with an om or a sigh of the breath as we open our practice together. Exhale forward here. Inhale. And those hands come back down to the thighs. And on your inhale, take your arms up, take your eyes up as you gaze up to the sun. Exhale, hands down, gaze up. Let me know if that bothers you. Inhale, brings the arms up. And exhale, hands down. And one last time. Inhale, brings those arms up. And then this time as you exhale, lean to the right, so opposite of me, left arm reaches over. Other side, inhale, brings you up. And exhale to the left. Two more times each side, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Once you get over to the right, pause. And as you inhale, bend the elbow, open the chest. Maybe look up, press into that bottom heel. Take another inhale. Exhale. Press into that bottom hand. Inhale, brings you up. And exhale over to the left. Once you're there, bend that top elbow, lean it back. Take an inhale. Exhale. Press into that bottom hand. Inhale, brings you up. And then as you exhale, hands behind the back. Good. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale there. And on your next inhale, take those arms up. And exhale, hands forward, coming forward onto those hands and knees. Take a moment, find child's pose. Maybe experiment with taking those knees a little bit wider. That feels good. And then let the arms relax, let the head relax. Just pause in there, checking and maybe rock a little bit from side to side, checking with that low back. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, stretch that weight forward, two hands and knees. And exhale, pause. Do a couple rounds of cat-cow on your own as you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, round. Pausing wherever you need to. Finding that extension on the inhales. Finding that roundedness in the exhales. And then after your next exhale, come to a flat back. Again, adding in a little bit of balance here. Take that left toe and tuck in if it's not already. Take that right leg, extend it long. Just pause, press the toes into the floor. Shift the weight slightly back into the hips. And then start to engage your glutes and lift that back leg. So you're not using your belly. Keep that belly nice and strong. You're using your glutes. That's easy. And then if it feels okay, start to lift that left hand. So opposite hand and right. Finding a little balance low to the ground. Check in with your breath. Then take an inhale here. And exhale, hand down. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round. Inhale to neutral spine. And then as you exhale, take that left leg extend. Good. Shift the weight slightly back into the hips. Engage the glutes and then start to lift that back. Pushing it straight back, so drop into the low belly. You're finding that engagement in the glute. You're not letting your belly prop, and then lift the leg as high. And then start to engage and lift that leg. So breathing. Nice and smooth. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, hand down. Inhale, finds that length in the front. And as you exhale, inhale, comes to neutral spine. Exhale, lift those hips, find down with you. You take a couple moments checking here this morning with those hips, those hamstrings. Maybe even in with the wrists. With any motions you need to downward dog. Just kind of wake up those areas that are still sleeping. Those areas that feel a little bit more tension. And exhale forward. But as you inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale to downward dog. One more time like that. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale downward. As you inhale, take that right leg lifted to the side. Good. Exhale, pause there. But keep that right leg lifted as you inhale, come forward, plank. Little balance. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Pause there. Press into the hands. Open the hip, then the heel to the bum. And a little stretch there. Look under that right armpit. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, foot to the floor, downward dog. So take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward plank. Exhale, lower knees. All the way to the floor. Inhale, locust pose, palms press down, and then inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the palms. Exhale, ground the toes, just to lift the chest. Good, lengthen to those toes, press the top feet down, take another inhale. And then exhale, hands by your side, touch the toes, press back knees, hips to heels for a moment. Take an inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And as you inhale, take that left leg up to the side. Exhale, pause. As you inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, brings you forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. This time, open the hips. Bend that knee. Look under that left armpit. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen that leg back up. Exhale, foot to the floor. Sorry, downward dog. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, roll you forward plank. Exhale, lower knees and toes all the way to the floor. Reach those arms back, reach the toes back, lift the chest, lift the hands, and it feels okay, lift the toes. And then you can always do cat cow as well, if that feels better. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, hands down, tuck the toes. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, find extended child's pose for a moment. Take an inhale. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. But adding on a little bit, you can always drop the bottom knee if you need to, or just kind of do a little rolling side plank. So inhale, roll yourself forward. Make the feet a little bit wider. And then exhale, drop both heels to the right. And pause there, just find that strength in the core. And then inhale, heels up. And exhale to the left. You'll find the strength of the leg. Inhale, heels up. Exhale to the right. As they go to the right, lift that left hand any little bit. Go all the way up. It could go to your chest. It could just cover off the floor. And then exhale back down. Heels up. And then to the left, opposite side. So again, if you need, bottom knee can come down. Come back to center. One more time each side. Shift the heels to the right. Find side plank, just a little balance. Good. Hand down. Shift to the left. Good. Hand down. And exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Good. Lengthen those hands back. Interlace the hands behind the back if that feels okay. If not, palm stays down, feet locust. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the hands toward the feet, round through the shoulders. Good. Take another inhale there. And then as you exhale, hands down, tuck the toes. Inhale, press back in. Exhale, find that extended. Inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Full inhale here. Exhale. Putting a bend into those knees, and as you inhale, walk your hands back forward. Then once your feet are firmly on the ground, relax the head. Maybe bend a little deeper into those knees. Maybe you can take the feet wider. Allowing your head to dangle. Allowing yourself to check in with those hips, those hamstrings, maybe bending and straightening one leg at a time. Checking in. Exhale, fully. Hands to knees or shins, inhale, lengthen the side. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, maybe extend those arms back. Maybe exhale, bend the elbows to the side. Good. Heart forward, tailbone back. And then as you exhale, fold in a little bit over those front legs. Hands to knees, shins or floor. Another inhale here. Exhale. Pressing into those legs as you inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale. Good. Make your way to the top. How's everybody doing? Heather, do you need more shade? Okay. Okay, just go nice and slow. You can just do your own thing today. All right. Just doing a couple half sun salutations. Take those feet a little bit wider than normal, especially Heather. You want yours like wide so you can give yourself some more space. Exhale, fold here. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Press into the legs. Inhale brings you up. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Press into the legs. Inhale, sweep the hands up. And exhale. You're adding on a little bit. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sit back chair, reach the arms forward. Good. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, hands to heart. As you inhale, shift your weight to your right foot. And then exhale, slowly step the left foot back. So finding that balance. Pause there, take an inhale. Exhale. Back knee up or down, your choice. Inhale, sweeps those arms up. Exhale. And as you exhale, find a twist, left hand down, right arm. Take an inhale, reach to those top fingers. Exhale, take those top hands over the top here. Send your right hip back as your left ribs roll under. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circle it to the floor. Good. As you inhale, lift the chest, hands to heart. As you exhale, step forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, you fold side to side. Inhale, heart lifts. As you exhale, shift your weight into the left leg. As you inhale, slowly step that right leg back. Exhale, pause. Back knee up or down. Inhale, sweeps to the right side. Inhale. And then as you exhale, right hand down to block the floor. Left arm reach. Lift that back hip. And then take that top arm, reach it overhead. And then send that left hip away from your right hand. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, circles into the floor. As you inhale, lift the chest, lengthen forward, hands to heart. As you exhale, step forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Press into the legs. Inhale brings you up. Good. Adding on as you exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, find your chair. Then bend those knees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift your weight into that right foot. And then exhale, slowly step the left foot. Good. Find your balance. Exhale. On your inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale there. Good. As you inhale, take the hands behind the back. Exhale, roll them back. Good. Take an inhale, lean forward ever so slightly. And then as you exhale, just shift forward onto the toenail of the back leg. So finding a little bit of balance here. Good. Maybe you find some balance and you hover that back toe. Good. Take another inhale. Exhale, step it back. Reach the arms up, find crescent. As you exhale, hands to heart, lean forward. Inhale there. And as you exhale, step forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, forward. Inhale, take the lunge all the way up.
Hello.
And as you exhale,
Lila 8.
inhale, lift, hands to heart. Exhale, find your chair. Inhale there. As you exhale, pour your weight into that left foot. And as you inhale, slowly step back that right leg. Exhale, pause. Inhale, switch those arms up. Find that crescent. Exhale here. Good. As you inhale, bring those hands behind the back. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, find a little opening here. And then as you exhale, lean forward. Keep powering up that back leg. Shift on just to the toenail of that back leg. That's already going to challenge your balance. Maybe you lean forward more and you use the glutes, lift that back leg any little bit. Good. Take another inhale. As you exhale, step it back, find that crescent. Inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, lean it forward. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale is going to take you all the way. And exhale. Adding on again. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart lifts. As you exhale, pour the weight into that right leg. Inhale, slowly steps that left foot back. This time, left knee down. Inhale, sweep those arms up, find that Anjaneyasana. Draw the hips slightly back, pull that low ribs in, and tailbone lengthens to the bottom. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, hands down. Inhale, straighten the back leg. Exhale, step it back down. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls forward, plank. Exhale, lower knees are toes. Inhale, press into those hands, roll the shoulder blades back a little bit, cobra or locust. Exhale, tuck the toes. As you inhale, press back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, take that right leg lift to the side. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose and step that foot forward. Find your balance as you inhale, lift the chest, hands to heart. And as you exhale, step forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into the legs. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, refold, second side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, pour that weight into the left foot, slowly stepping that right foot back. Good. Back knee's gonna come down. Take an inhale, sweep those arms up. As you exhale, drop into the low ribs. Roll the shoulders back and see if you can lengthen that tailbone towards your bottom. Full inhale here. As you exhale, hands down. Inhale, back leg straight. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, roll deep forward plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, shoulders go back. Exhale, tuck the toes, plant the hand. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, down the dog. Full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, takes that left leg, reach it to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose and step back foot forward. Good, find your balance. As you inhale, lift the chest, hands to heart. As you exhale, step forward. Inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, fold. Press into the legs. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale. And take a moment there, stand in Tadasana, close the eyes, just check in. We're going to add in a few balancing poses here. So have your blocks toward the front of your mat. Go easy, stay low to the ground. Good. We're going to start retreat. Nothing crazy. So ground down into those feet. Good. And then you're going to shift your weight over into your right foot. And you're going to slowly inhale, draw that left knee. As you exhale to the side. Good. Inhale, slowly draw that heel to your bum. Just engage the leg first. And then exhale, use that hand if you need to, placing the foot either in the inner thigh, foot, ankle, knee, wherever you need to go. And then press everything together. Take that inner heel, draw it forward. So you're turning on that hip. And then maybe the arms reach. Can you relax your jaw? You find fuller breaths. Full inhale here. Exhale. Arms can stay reaching, or they can come to heart center or hips. As you inhale, take that foot away from your leg out to the side. Exhale to center. Good. As you inhale, take that left ankle over your right knee and bend into that right knee. Find a little squat. So a modified eagle pose. If you want to add the arms, that right arm's going to come on top of the left. You can either hug, or backs the hands press, or palms press. Good. Find the strength of that front leg. Continue to breathe. Good. Take another inhale here. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, start to lift yourself up, unwind. Extend that leg as you exhale. Good. And then as you inhale, start to hinge forward, and you're going to step that front leg back. Find that crescent moon. Nice. Landing there. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, open up, find warrior two. Warrior two, so nice to be there. Good, bending into that front knee, find the strength of the legs. Press into that back foot. Opening through the chest. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, extend that right side waist over, grabbing that block, coming into triangle pose. Pressing down into the block, open the chest. Top arm can reach straight up, or if it feels good to find a little side stretch, that top arm is going to reach over the top here. Press down into the bottom hand to open the chest. Then engage the legs. Another full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bends into that front knee. Good, exhale, pause there. Either hand stays behind, that leg presses into the arm, or elbow to thigh. And this time, maybe if you did that arm overhead last time in triangle pose, maybe you take that hand from behind you and it presses into your lower back. Let's take another inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, take your back arm, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, looking down. As you inhale, press yourself back up, warrior two. Exhale there. Good. As you inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, turn the toes to the long end of your mat, hands to your hips. Take an inhale, lift the lengthen. And then as you exhale, chest forward. Pause once you get to halfway. Just kind of check in, engage those legs, and then slowly start to bring the hands to the floor. Keep the engagement of the legs, maybe start to lengthen the top of the head to the floor. Shift the weight ever so slightly into those toes. Two more full breaths here. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bends you into those knees. As you inhale, walk yourself back to the top of the mat. Take that right foot nice and wide. Good. Right foot wide. Maybe even walk that left foot wide. Back knee can be up or down. Just kind of get into that front hip. Maybe even let the right toes roll out to the right. So getting into that right hip. Like a prep pose for pigeon. Two more breaths here. Inhale, straightens that back leg if it's not already. As you exhale, pause there, decide what you need. If you want to step it back to a vinyasa, great. You'll meet up back at the top of your mat. If you don't want to do a vinyasa, you'll step forward. So take an inhale, decide where you want to go. And then exhale, if you're with me, step forward wide. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find a little squat. Good, take another inhale there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take those arms all the way up. And exhale. Good. Meet at the top of that mat again, ground down into your feet. And then from here, going into that left side. So you're going to pour your weight into that left leg. As you inhale, bring that right heel. Inhale, draws the knee to the side. As you inhale, draw the heel to the bum, pause. And then exhale, using that hand, find your tree. Awesome. Good. Draw that right inner heel forward. Really engage that outer hip and then grow long through the sideways. Maybe the arms start to reach. Find your breath. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Again, arms can stay reaching, or if they're better at your hips or at your heart, have them come down as you exhale. Inhale, pulls that foot away. Exhale to center. Good. As you inhale, right ankle, left knee. Exhale, slowly start to sit back. Good. This time, left arm over the right. Maybe find that bind in the eagle. Lift the elbows, sit back deeper. Take another inhale. Exhale. Use the strength of the legs and the core as you inhale, reach it up. Exhale, extend the leg. Good, and then as you inhale, start to bend the knee, lean it forward, step in that foot back, find your crescent. Good, full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, open up front to back, warrior two. I'm just gonna shift your leg. Good. Finding that lift. Tailbone lengthens, find that engagement of the legs. Breathe. Feeling the comfort of both feet on the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale. As As you inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, extend that left sideways and bringing that left hand down to the block. Opening up the chest. Good. Press that right hip slightly forward as your tailbone lengthens to your back heel. And then if you want that side stretch, top arm reaches overhead. Think of lengthening from wrist to hip. Power up the legs, keep them nice and active. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm's gonna reach. Exhale, bottom knee's gonna bend. Good, so you keep the hand behind, pressing into that leg into arm or elbow to thigh. And then if you did arm overhead before, you can take that hand behind your back, find a different stretch for your shoulder. Good, keep lifting up out of that bottom shoulder, pressing into the legs. Take another full inhale. Exhale. Inhale takes that top arm, reach it to the sky. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, presses you back up, 1 and 2. Exhale there. As you inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, turn the toes to the long end of your mat, hands to your hips, or hands can come behind your back and reach your fingers. Press into the legs, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen forward halfway of the arms. Good. Once you found that halfway, power up the legs again, and then start to go lower. Shift the weight slightly into the toes. Press equally into the big toe, pinky toe, and center heel. And can you relax your jaw? Nice. Full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to your hips if they're not there already. Exhale all the way to the floor. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, bend into those knees and start to walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Good, walking that left foot out to the side, walking that right foot out to the side, and then let that back knee drop if it feels good. Just kind of getting into the hips here. Maybe you can let that left knee roll out to the side. Not really a static stretch, kind of just feeling your hips here. Breathing into it. Few more breaths here. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, straighten the back leg. If you're doing the vinyasa, you'll step backwards. If you're not, as you exhale, step forward. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, find a little squat. Good. Pause there. Maybe find a lower squat. Breathing into that. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, find a fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Use the legs as you inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale. Take a moment here in Tadasana again. Just kind of notice what's happening. Checking in. Adding on. Exhale, fully here. Good. As you inhale, take those eyes up. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, take those feet, bring them right underneath your hips. Ground down. You might need those blocks depending on if you can reach the floor. And then shift that left foot to the center line. Take that right leg, extend it back. So just like you're on your hands and knees, push through the heel, lengthen the chest forward. So little standing splits. If you want to make it more into a balance, lift the chest, hands to heart side. Breathing. Another inhale there. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, bring that left hand to the blocker floor. Exhale, right hand to right hip. Slowly as you inhale, lift that right hip to the sky, come into half knee. Good, spread through the toes. Maybe that right arm starts to reach up, or maybe it finds a bind with your top leg. Good. Take 2 more breaths here. Full inhale. And as you inhale, take that top hand back to the blocker floor as you square the hips. Nice full inhale there, lengthen forward. Exhale, bring that back knee, right knee toward your nose. Round, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, place the foot down. Walk the feet out at least the distance of your mat apart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, find that squat. Pause there. Second side. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Bring those feet back to the center. Take an inhale, lift the chest, take that right leg to the center line. Ground down into the heel. And on your next inhale, sweep that left leg back. Good. Press down, lift and lengthen. Either stay here or hover those hands, find some balance. Heart forward, back heel presses back. Good. Take another inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down to block the floor, left hand to left hip. Start to roll that left hip up to the sky, coming into half moon pose. Good, maybe top arm reaches, maybe top hand finds a bind with that top leg. Good, 2 more breaths here. One more full inhale. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, that top hand's gonna come down to the block as you rotate your hip back down. Exhale there. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, draw knee to nose. Take an inhale, and exhale, flip down. Inhale, lift and lengthen, widen those feet. And as you exhale, find your squat. Good, elbows into thighs, lifting the chest. Pause. Again, you can add on a little bit. Maybe you find a little bit of an arm balance here. You rock forward, look forward, lift the toes. Maybe do that a couple times. Maybe you hold. Maybe you're finding the squat. There are another 5 breaths here to play. Wherever you would like to go. 3 more breaths. Nice full inhale here. Exhale, everybody into the squat. Good, as you inhale, hands down. Exhale, straighten those legs. Good, maybe those blocks are still there for you. Pausing there, take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Press down into those blocks. Take your left knee, bend it, and straighten the right leg as much as possible. And maybe you even take that right arm up to the sky. Maybe that right arm reaches over your head and you lengthen that right hip away from your right hand so you're reaching them in opposite directions. We'll take another inhale. And as you exhale, circle that right hand all the way back down as you straighten the left leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, start to bend into that right knee, keep the left leg straight. And then start to press into the right hand to lift the left arm. Good, bend deeply into that right knee and then maybe take that top arm over the ear, sending hand and hip away from one another, finding that length in that side waist. Good, take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. And then as you exhale, circle it to the ground as you straighten that right leg. Inhale, long spine. Exhale. Then press into those legs as you inhale, sweep hands all the way up. And exhale. Just take a moment there, hands by your side, acknowledge that little sequence. We'll start to make our way toward the floor, doing a couple balances on our hands. Inhale, take those up. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. Nice full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, rolls you forward, plank. Exhale, pause. So you have the option, you can stay in plank and hold plank for the next 4 breaths, or you can bend the knees, bend the elbows, find chaturanga for the next 4 breaths. 3 breaths. 2 breaths, engage those legs and arms. Take one more full inhale. Hardest part here is you exhale, press up and downward facing up. Full inhale there. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, heels to the right and find your right side plank. So that right knee can drop or the left knee can bend in front, finding your side plank. Good. Power up the legs, use that sideways. Good. Take one more full inhale here. And as you exhale, left hand down. Take an inhale there. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Good. Finding your version of a heart opener, either locust cobra or upward dog. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press it back. Downward facing up. Full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, roll you forward, plank. Exhale, heels to the left. Find your side plank. So find your variation. Press down, lift your hips. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hand down. Exhale, lower knees are touched all the way up. Good. Find that lift to the chest, big inhale. And then exhale, finding downward facing dog. Full inhale. And exhale. Coming to pigeon pose. Inhale, right leg lifts to the side. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. And then move to the outside of that right hand. And again, if this isn't good for your knee, you know the 90-90 pose, or if that's going to feel better for you. Start to lift up. Find a little balance here to begin. So press down into the legs, press down into the hands, maybe those hands. Wobbling is okay. Another. As you exhale, hands down. Tuck the back toes, send your hips back, and then ground the toes, and then legs out from that spine. You can make this as active by pressing into the legs as you want, or as passive as relaxing into the stretch. Whatever's going to feel best in your body here for the next 3 breaths. Exhale, fold here. Finding a twist if it's appropriate for you. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, bring that left hand to the outside of that right knee. So you're finding a little bit of resistance from hand and knee. And then right hand comes to your lower. Pause there. If that feels good, stay there. If you want to go a little deeper, back knee bend, you can grab onto that front. Press foot in the hand into foot, find the chest opener as well as the hips. 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, release the bind if you have it. Inhale, elbows to the floor. Pause there. If I go squints in the upper back. And then slide the hands back, tuck the back toes, press it back. Downward dog. You have the option Vinyasa if you'd like between sides, or pause in downward dog or child's pose. 2 more full breaths. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches to the side. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and then knee to the back of the left hand. maybe find those hands. Finding the strength of the legs, in the chest, using the legs for balance. And then as you exhale, hands forward. Back toes are tucked straight in the legs, send the hips back. And then start to walk the chest. Finding your version of this pose that's going to be best in your body. 3 more full breaths. Exhale, fully here. As you inhale, come up to those elbows. If you're doing the twist, that right hand's going to grab around the left knee, so you're pressing the left knee into the hand as that left hand comes to your back. And maybe find the bind with the back knee, back foot if that's accessible to you. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, releases the bind if you're there. Exhale, bring yourself back to the center. Good, pause there, and we'll finish those. Inhale. And as you exhale, slide the hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, and then step it back, downward dog. And again, your choice, Vinyasa, or staying in downward dog. We're going to make our way to seated. So we're going to start on our heels. So sitting on our heels and knees and hero's pose. So making your way down, knees down, hips to heels. Just kind of check in, see how that feels today. If it does not feel good to sit on your heels, sit on a block. Sit on 2 blocks. Whatever feels best. Good. And then press down into those feet, almost like you want to lift yourself back. Pull in through the belly, relax your shoulders. Just pause there for a moment. And if it feels good, maybe bring those hands back behind you a little bit and roll the shoulders back. Find a little openness in the chest. If it still feels good, maybe start to lift the hips, lengthen the tailbone. Maybe start to bend those elbows more, finding a little stretch in the quadriceps. Imagine hugging knees together and pressing the knees down. 2 more breaths. Slowly press yourself back up. If you've lengthened your tailbone, sit up, lengthen the tailbone back down to the ground, and sitting up tall. If you can still stay like this, great, stay like this. If you need to go cross-leg, go cross-leg. We're going to add in a little bit of arms. So inhale, take those arms up. You have your strap in case you cannot bind. And then as you exhale, bring the right hand down. The right hand's lengthening down. Press the head into that right arm, so you're lengthening your chest. And then just draw those low ribs out a little bit more. Tailbone lengthens down. And then if it feels okay, left arm's gonna come around. See if you can find that bind with your fingertips. And then press hands into the back. Squeeze elbows up and down. And breathe. Nice full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, release the bottom hand first. Exhale, top arm down. Check in with your legs. If you need to adjust, adjust. If you need a strap for the second side, take a strap for the second side. Left arm's gonna go up. Bend that elbow, press the head into the arm, lift the chest, lift the chin. Low ribs flare out a little bit, but then lengthen tailbone to the floor. Good, and then see what happens with that right arm. Drawing it up, maybe hands reach, maybe you need the strap. But then draw elbows to the center line. So the elbows want to flare, draw them in. Nice full breath, press into the legs. Take 1 more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bottom arm releases. Exhale, top arm releases. Good. Pause there, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, roll it forward. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find downward dog or vinyasa, whatever you would like. And then we're gonna slowly make our way to our knees. Sitting down, all the way into the knee. And then find a cross-legged. And so if you need any props underneath your hips, if you need like a little extra blanket, or if you roll your mat a couple times, do that. But I want your shins to cross in front of you. So a lot of times people bring their shins in close. I want them actually to see if you can almost get like your toes and your knees close-ish together. So there's some space. So if I were to put a block between my pubic bone and my heels, it would fit. So you want some space there. Good, and then turn on the legs just for a moment. Good. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, lean forward, hug and scoop those knees up. So you scoop the knees up and then press the knees into the arms. And then lengthen the chest forward, send the sit bones back. So you're finding like this nice little arch in the back, this extension of the back. But you're finding that strength of the hips. Good. Take another breath there. And then as you exhale, release the grip on those knees and start to let the knees drop down, and then maybe press the elbows on top of the knees. Keep lengthening forward. Can you push the heels away from one another? Another inhale here. Inhale, slowly come back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, walk that left hand out to the side. Take your right arm up. Good, and then take that right arm over, maybe bending into that left elbow or walking it out further. And see how it feels to press that right hip down. And see how it feels to take yourself and roll yourself just ever so slightly forward toward that left knee. Notice the sensation in the back. And then take that right shoulder, roll it away from that bottom. There. And then as you exhale, press yourself back up. We'll go to the other side. Take that right arm out, left arm over. Good. Press down, open the chest. And then see what it feels like to just a little bit roll toward that bottom knee. Press that left hip away. So you're gonna feel a nice little stretch in the back body. And then press into that right hand, roll the left shoulder back. See what it feels like to open the chest. As you inhale, press yourself up. And exhale. Good, switch those legs around. Find that little space, flex through the feet, so it's gonna feel a little awkward. And then lean forward, scoop up those knees. Send your hips back, heart forward, resist arms and legs. So your arms are trying to scoop up your legs are trying to pull your arms down. Just feel this nice little widening across the back of the sacrum into those hips. It's a good strength and a stretch for that piriformis. It runs from your outer hip into your sacrum. It's your only muscle that attaches to the sacrum. I just learned that. It's pretty amazing. Like, really? That's the only one? Why do I have so much pain? And then slowly start to release that as you press the knees down, press the heels away, lengthen forward. Maybe those elbows start to press on top of the knees. Usually, unless you're a biker or a runner, that piriformis is weak. So we need to strengthen maybe through those end range of motion strengthening. This is the opposite of that nice lengthening for those people that are bikers and runners. And then slowly come up. And just find a nice easy twist over to the right. Lift and lengthen. And then over to the left. Just kind of warming up those hips, we're going to go into Uttanasana Konasana, which is a wide leg forward fold. So just kind of warming up these hips for that. And then back to center. And then slowly draw those knees up. Pause there in a moment in this little tuck position. Let that low back kind of release a little bit. And then slowly start to take those feet wide. Sitting up tall. Press down into the heels. Knees might need to stay bent to begin, but we've warmed up our hamstrings pretty well today. So maybe legs go straight. Just kind of check in, making sure that pelvis is sitting upright, or if anything, those little hip bones are pointing forward, but not backwards. So if they're backwards, bend your knees so you can lift those hip points up. And then anywhere you are, maybe you start to lengthen forward. I like to start with my knees bent and kind of press my elbows into my knees and heart forward. And then as my hamstrings loosen and I can keep that pelvis and spine long, I start to straighten those legs. So lots of places you could feel this. Feel in the inner thigh. You could feel it on the hamstrings. You might feel it in the low back a little bit, maybe in the hips. So many places. Such a good place. More full breaths here. Inhale up to lengthen. Exhale back to center. Grabbing onto those inner knees, bend those knees one at a time, bring the soles of the feet together. Press the hands by your side, lift your hips, and then slide your hips in as where it's going to feel best to you for your hips. And then pause there. Press into the feet, press the knees down, lift the chest. So again, find a little active engagement. And start to maybe press the chest forward. And then if you want to get a little bit deeper, elbows into those thighs, pressing those elbows down and away as your heart comes forward. Sometimes I even kind of like play around with placing my thumbs in my hip crease and kind of rolling my hip creases down as my heart comes forward. It's just a little different stretch. There's less leverage on the knees, so I have to keep my legs active, but it's kind of grounding those femur bones down. Something to play with. 2 more breaths here. Slowly coming up on your inhale. And as you exhale, slowly draw those knees up. Good, pause there in that little tuck position one more time. And if you'd like a vinyasa before you head to the back, awesome. Otherwise, onto your backs we go. All the way down. Bring your strap with you, maybe bring your block with you. We'll start just in a little modified bridge pose. If you want to go into full bridge pose, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to use my block underneath my sacrum. I'll just place that under my sacrum and pause there for a couple breaths. So if you want to do a more active bridge pose and lift the hips and hold them, you can do that. If you have real pose, you can do that. Just kind of checking in here, slowing down the breath. If you're on the block. Nice full inhales and exhales. And that if you take both blocks and stack them, then it's more supportive. Unfortunately, your other blocks by your oh no, there it is. Yeah. A couple more breaths here. Bring that intention back to mind. Allow your breath to be full. Scanning of the body, noticing those sensations in the body. Exhale fully here. Engage those legs, press into the feet, lift the hips, slide that block out, and slowly lower it down. Just pause there with your knees bent. Take a moment. And then good, so bring those legs, draw them from side to side. And then gathering that strap up. Taking that strap, you're going to place it around the ball of the right foot to begin. Lengthening that leg up, spread through the toes. Finding that hamstring stretch. So drawing the leg back, maybe the left leg goes straight. So allowing yourself to find a little deeper hamstring stretch today. Try to relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. Let that strap be an extension of your arms. Exhale fully here. Taking the strap into your right hand. As you inhale, bend that right knee by your side. So think half happy baby. And while that leg is in half happy baby, start to slide that strap around the heel so that the strap goes around the outside of the heel. The two strap pieces come to the inside of the heel. And then keep holding on with that right hand. Start to take that right leg and start to straighten it out toward the right. Any little bit. Keep that left hip grounded. You have that external rotation. The support of the strap around the heel allows that heel to lift and your leg to externally rotate more for maybe a deeper stretch. Take another inhale here. Exhale. Start to bend back into that right knee. Find half happy baby. Start to take that strap around the ball of the foot again. And then straighten that leg back up. We're going to take the strap into the left hand. That right thumb presses onto that right hip crease, keeping that right hip where it is. And then draw the leg across your body until you feel that outer hip turn on. If you want more intensity, toes closer to your head. Less intensity, heel toward the bottom leg. Good. Draw that leg back up to center. Take both hands on the strap. So one hand grabs one side of the strap. So you're having that strap in each hand. And then kind of draw the leg away so you can kind of almost feel like that leg drops back into its hip socket. So you're going to kind of let that leg drop down. It's not really a hamstring stretch, although you might feel a little bit of it. Relax the arms. Kind of let the arms and the gravity of your arms just kind of let that hip drop back down. Exhale fully. Slowly start to bend that knee, place that foot on the floor. Bend the left leg if it's been straight. Pause there. Kind of notice the difference between the right leg and the left leg. And then when you're ready, start to draw that left foot in. Place the strap into the ball of the foot and then lengthen that left leg up. Feels okay, right leg can go long. Pausing there, pressing into the strap, finding that hamstring stretch. Taking that strap into the left hand. And as you exhale, bend that knee out to the side, find half happy baby. Any little bit. Let that leg externally rotate. Keep that right hip down. And then start to transition that strap around the heel. So the straps are on the inside, the strap goes around the outside. Sorry, the long ends of the strap on the inside. And then when you're ready, start to lengthen that leg out to the left any little bit. Pressing that right hand down onto that right hip to keep it from going anywhere. Pushing through the heel, letting those toes rotate towards the ground. Any little bit. Then take another inhale here. Exhale. Start to bend back into that left knee. Find that half happy baby. And then start to transition that strap back around the ball of the foot. And the leg back up to center. Taking that strap into the right hand. Take the left thumb into that left hip crease. Press that left hip crease down to the floor. And then start to take that leg across your body a little bit, finding that outer hip stretch. Drawing that leg back up to center. And then take one hand around each of those straps. And then let the weight of the arms just kind of let that leg drop down. So minimal effort in the leg, minimal effort in the arms. Just let gravity take over here. Exhale fully. Slowly start to bend into that knee. Release the strap, place that foot on the ground. Place the other foot on the ground, pause there. And then lengthen those hands toward your feet as you inhale, just lift the hips ever so slightly. And exhale back down. Inhale, engage the glutes. Exhale back down. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Coming into a twist here, so your form of the twist you'd like to do. Shift your hips to the right first. And then either one leg, two legs, either legs, drop those knees to the left. Find a couple moments of engagement, squeeze ankles, squeeze knees, tailbone toward your heels. Open that right arm to the side. Take a couple deep breaths. And then on your next exhale, release any active engagements. Let yourself surrender, just letting gravity take you a little deeper into that twist. Exhale fully here. Engage the core as you inhale, draw the knee back up to center. Exhale, feet to floor. And then shift your hips back to center, pause. Shifting those hips over to the left. And then again, your choice, wherever you go, drop the knees to the right. Find that active engagement to get squeeze knees, ankles, tailbone lengthens to heels, left arm extends wide. Find that active engagement for a couple deep breaths. And then as you exhale, release that engagement. Let gravity take over. Exhale fully here. As you inhale, draw the knees back up. Exhale, feet to floor, bring those hips back to center. Pause there for a moment. Just scan over the body, notice if there's any other posture you need now. Maybe happy baby, Maybe some other pose, getting into a place that you have not gotten into yet. And then when you're ready, taking your form of restoration, whether it be on your side, your back, your belly, maybe even seated. Whatever's going to support you best for Shavasana, allow yourself to take that form. Once you get there, let any wiggles escape your system. Maybe tense and release the muscles to find full relaxation. Maybe take a couple deep inhales and exhales through the mouth. Just allowing yourself to completely surrender. Scan up the body a couple times from head to toe, toe to head. Allowing yourself to let go, to release. I'll bring us out of Shavasana with 3 bells. A breath. Your next breath to come in a little deeper. Your next breath, bring some movement into the fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. With your next breath, start to move those arms and legs. Maybe start to slide the feet together, reach the arms back behind your head, give yourself a long stretch. And then slowly bend the knees, your choice, either windshield wiper those legs or hug those knees into the chest. Bring some circulation back into the body. Scan over the body, checking in. And then when you're ready, use your arm as a pillow, roll over to one side, pause there. Check in mentally and physically, acknowledging the shifts from the practice today. And then when you're ready, mindfully come up, bringing that head up last. Find a comfortable seat. If your eyes have opened along the way, allow them to close. Hands resting at your heart center and belly, or pressing palms. Allow yourself to be in this space, in your body, with your breath. Just take a few moments to be fully present, fully aware of your surroundings, your body, your mind. Allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of this practice to help you as you transition off your mat into your weekend ahead. Trying to remain fully present at all times. Let's feel the practice in with an om or a sigh of the breath. Exhale, hold here. Inhale. Bow your head slightly. Taking a moment, think of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And hold on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for being here. Namaste.